The empty creation. In the beginning, everything was empty, only silence without movement. Then, an explosion happened, and everything changed. Where before there was only emptiness, now sparks danced with their own will, illuminating the darkness with their dim light. Creation began. Dust, clouds, and celestial bodies formed in a whirlwind of energy. Realities, universes, worlds, and life in them sprang from nothing, like a blank canvas that was filled with color. The dance of life began. Where before it was zero, the one emerged, then the two, and so it continued infinitely, without end. How much time passed? No one knows, for time had not yet been defined. Cosmic entities emerged, or were created, to maintain the balance in all creation, realities, universes, worlds, and living beings. And in the midst of all this, something always remained: emptiness. A void that served to continue creating, to erase and create again. That void was nothingness, but it did not exist as such, for it was only a blank canvas, without consciousness or will. How long did it last in that state? Until something, or someone, impregnated it with the spark and granted it a consciousness. Nothingness was created. As the flow of existence flowed, it realized that through it, it was created and also erased. Consciousness granted it feelings, something that every creature of creation possesses. However, unlike them, nothingness did not know how to handle those forces. It was just a silent witness in the constant cycle of creation. As it watched creation blossom around it, a burning desire grew within it to stop the constant cycle of birth and destruction. It wanted to hold on to the ephemeral beauties that emerged within it and protect them from the inevitable dissolution that awaited them. However, that was not the purpose of nothingness. It could not recreate the erased and maintain the original essence of things. It could not create either, because it lacked that spark. What it recreated was corrupted, what it created was stillborn. A whirlwind of emotions invaded it, one it had never known before. Sadness, it did not know what that feeling was, that dyed its soul a dark and bitter gray. Seeing how it was used to create, its attempts to create always ended in failure. A thunderous roar resounded in its being, a longing that impelled it to shape nothingness, to create something of its own. An insatiable thirst, a fire that consumed it from within. Nothingness longed to create with the same intensity that a dying man longs for air, but lacking the spark of creation, it was impossible for it to do so. It was like an artist without a brush, a musician without a voice, condemned to watch others create and destroy at will. They used it to erase and recreate worlds and universes, to give and take life, while everything it touched withered and became corrupted. Nothingness felt like a prisoner in its own existence, trapped in an endless cycle of impotence and frustration.